Alright Jack, so a company sent us a phone to review. I'd like you to have hold of this phone and review it. So
This is sweet, man.
So yeah, that's the phone. What do you think of it?
This is like a dream come true. Hey guys, it's Jack from TechFusions here, and today we're going to be looking back at whether you can use a Blackberry in 2019. Stay tuned to the end of the video as we have a giveaway coming up. So when Sam first told me I was going to have a Blackberry for a week, I was quite excited. The Blackberry always had a strong place in my heart and was something I loved when I was a teenager, but to be honest, I knew barely anything about this phone. I always remember flip phones such as the Motorola Razr, but I didn't even realise Blackberry had their own flip phone. So this Blackberry came out in 2008, not too long after the original iPhone, and by this point it was just around the same time as the iPhone 3G. The flip phone came out just as phones were starting to shift to touchscreen, which makes me think, what was the real purpose of this phone? The Blackberry comes with a 2 megapixel camera running GSM, meaning no 3G. This made using the phone in 2019 almost impossible. To be honest, I barely use the internet because it was just so slow and laggy. However, if I think back to phones in 2008, it would have been just fine for the time, but it still wouldn't have matched up to phones such as the iPhone 3G or even other Blackberries like the Blackberry Bold and the Blackberry Storm. But it's also important to note that these are probably in a slightly higher price range in comparison to this Blackberry flip phone. Thinking about the internet, I also found it very difficult to connect to Wi-Fi. I must have tried in about 5 different places and each time it failed to connect. This partly led to me being quite frustrated and is probably another reason why I didn't really use the internet much, particularly when I was out and about. When using the Blackberry, some things really surprised me. The 2 megapixel camera was actually a lot better than what I thought it would be, although this was after taking the lens out of the camera, which was stuck right in the lens, and this happened quite a couple of times, and that did impact some of the photo qualities of the phone. Would I use this phone now? Probably not, but the camera was on par with other devices for the time, and most importantly, it worked. Another great thing about this Blackberry was the games. I forgot just how great some of the games are on the phones in this era, and this made using the phone far more enjoyable. One thing I did find quite hard was navigating the keyboard. I'm not sure if this is because I'm so used to using touchscreen or because the keyboard had 2 letters per key, but it certainly took a while to get used to, and when I think of typical Blackberries, the keyboard is normally a strength of the phone, but I wouldn't say that was the case with this particular phone. I know the next generation of this phone ended up having a full QWERTY keyboard, and actually that then probably made it much better. So the Blackberry clearly improved after this particular device, but I did find it quite difficult to type. And I was constantly typing in the wrong letters and having to rechange what I was writing. The real question is, would I use this phone in 2019? Definitely not. However, using this phone made me really appreciate how much technology has come on over the last 11 years. It is interesting when you compare devices to newer phones, and it makes you realise how much bigger phones are now, and it really makes you think actually just how small the Blackberry flip phone really was. I was surprised how much I enjoyed using this phone, although I have to admit I was glad to go back to using my iPhone, especially as I still end up using it to film some footage for the video. What I would say though is for some people actually this phone may be still useful. If I think of people like my dad for example, I think he'd be perfectly fine with a phone like this even in 2019. Overall, I really enjoyed using the phone and it really was a great experience. And we really want to find out what you guys think of this phone. Did any of you guys have this phone? If you did, what did you think of it? What would you think of using it today?
No, I've messed it up there. Right.
As the next video.
No.
No. Okay, so at the start of the video we said we're going to be doing a giveaway. So we are going to be giving away the Blackberry Flip-Phone.
Yeah, so to enter the giveaway, you gotta leave a like on this video and comment down below. It could be anything. Do you love the Blackberry? Do you hate the Blackberry? Do you have any experience with a Blackberry? Let us know in the comments down below.
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let us know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see any more retro phones using 2019? Let us know. See you guys next